державної адміністрації. Громадяни, повітряна тривога. Підключіть світло, газ, гасіть вогонь у печах. Різні засоби індивідуального захисту, документи, запас харчів та води. Попередьте сусідів та допоможіть хворим та людям похилого віку вийти на вулицю. Якнайшвидше дістаньте захисної споруди або заховайтеся на місцевості. Дотримуйтесь спокою та порядку. Уважно слухайте повідомлення департаменту з питань цивільного захисту Львівської облдержадміністрації.
Департамент з питань цивільного захисту Львівської обласної державної
Департамент з питань цивільного захисту Львівської обласної державної адміністрації. Громадяни, повітряна тривога. Підключіть світло, газ, гасіть вогонь у печах. Різні засоби індивідуального захисту, документи, запас харчів та води. Попередьте сусідів та допоможіть хворим та людям похилого віку вийти на вулицю. Якнайшвидше дістаньте захисної споруди або заховайтеся на місцевості. Дотримуйтесь спокою та порядку. Уважно слухайте повідомлення департаменту з питань цивільного захисту Львівської облдержадміністрації.
Департамент з питань цивільного захисту Львівської обласної державної
Департамент з питань цивільного захисту Львівської обласної державної адміністрації. Громадяни, повітряна тривога. Підключіть світло, газ, гасіть вогонь у печах. Різні засоби індивідуального захисту, документи, запас харчів та води. Попередьте сусідів та допоможіть хворим та людям похилого віку вийти на вулицю. Якнайшвидше дістаньте захисної споруди або заховайтеся на місцевості. Дотримуйтесь спокою та порядку. Уважно слухайте повідомлення департаменту з питань цивільного захисту Львівської облдержадміністрації.
Департамент з питань цивільного захисту Львівської обласної
Департамент з питань цивільного захисту Львівської обласної державної адміністрації. Громадяни, повітряна тривога. Підключіть світло, газ, гасіть вогонь у печах. Різні засоби індивідуального захисту, документи, запас харчів та води. Попередьте сусідів та допоможіть хворим та людям похилого віку вийти на вулицю. Якнайшвидше дістаньте захисної споруди або заховайтеся на місцевості. Дотримуйтесь спокою та порядку. Уважно слухайте повідомлення департаменту громадяни цивільного захисту тривога. Підключіть світло, газ, гасіть вогонь у печах. Різні засоби індивідуального захисту, документи, запас харчів та води. Попередьте сусідів та допоможіть хворим та людям похилого віку вийти на вулицю. Якнайшвидше дістаньте захисної споруди або заховайтеся на місцевості. Дотримуйтесь спокою та порядку. Уважно слухайте повідомлення департаменту з питань цивільного захисту Львівської облдержадміністрації. Увага! Говорить департамент з питань цивільного захисту Львівської обласної державної адміністрації. Громадяни, повітряна тривога. Підключіть світло, газ, гасіть вогонь у печах. Різні засоби індивідуального захисту, документи, запас харчів та води. Попередьте сусідів та допоможіть хворим та людям похилого віку вийти на вулицю. Якнайшвидше дістаньте захисної споруди або заховайтеся на місцевості. Дотримуйтесь спокою та порядку. Уважно слухайте повідомлення департаменту з питань цивільного захисту Львівської облдержадміністрації. Увага! Говорить департамент з питань. Попередьте сусідів та допоможіть хворим та людям похилого віку вийти на вулицю. Якнайшвидше дістаньте захисної споруди або заховайтеся на місцевості. Дотримуйтесь
What's up, everybody? How we doing?
порядку. Уважно слухайте повідомлення
Get started here in a second.
з питань цивільного захисту Львівської облдержадміністрації.
going off as we speak. You guys can hear it in the background. Alright, let's go ahead and get everything squared away here on our aircraft. Let's give you guys some view as well. Yeah, you can hear the sirens going off. Alright guys, let's get everything filed up here. Get the checklist up in front of us. Alright, here we go. I got the checklist up here. Gotta make sure I got my flaps all squared away here, which I do. Get my landing profiles for the Boeing. I'm gonna need to make a new landing profile here because I don't think I've ever flown this before. 737-700, or at least since making the new checklist. Let's get my landing profile here. I got my flaps set right. Let's get the flaps here. A lot of flaps. Alright, got my flaps in. And then now let's get the landing profiles in here. Looking about another hour-long flight here from Odessa to Kyiv. Should be a good flight. Looking forward to it. Cool, got to take off here. Profile. Cool, cool, cool. Bum 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 bum. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Looks like that's good. Let's get in this let's get in this beautiful aircraft and get Kamala Harris up in the sky. No delay. Gotta get Madam Vice President to Kyiv. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy started up here. Before start here, let's go ahead and get to the cockpit. Good look around here. Should be a good flight. Live cockpit here, live dash. It's got auto land as well built into it if we wanted to use it. I think I'm gonna hand land it as usual. See if we get that better landing, but everything should be good to go. Let's go ahead and start this up. Master switch, match battery on. And let's do our APU into the start position. Let's go ahead and get ready to do our briefing here on our airport here. And where is my paper? As usual, always looking for that thing. Always looking for. Gotta write notes. Gotta write notes. Okay. We are over here in Odessa. We are at UKOO. We are going to be heading to. Ooh, I need to let you guys see my flight plan. So let me pull that up here. Just give you guys the website view. Website. And let's hit it with done. Alright, cool. Let's get some brief up here. Alright, so gonna go ahead and get our fuel here situated in our aircraft as well. Get that going in the background here. Fuel. Make sure our zero weight is confirmed here. Zero takeoff weight, David in there. 118, no. If I had this where I think I was gonna have it at, which is max fuel, max that. Okay, no, that's be alright. How much they telling me in? 11.4. 135. Yeah, a little under. Let's make sure I get everything set up here. Let's get everything squared away. Maybe there are automatic settings built into SimBrief here. Doesn't have the correct weight in. Last thing you want to do is have enough fuel because of weight. Although I'm flying a little reserve, that 45 minutes of reserve fuel can be wrapped up real quick. So scheduled flight time here. Originally we're going to get off at 2:30 Zulu. It is 2:30 Zulu, so we're just going to click that for 3 o'clock here. Departure time here. Takes 30 minutes to get the aircraft ready to go. 3 o'clock flight time local. Actually, that's going to be, I'm sorry, 5 o'clock local time. Would it be departing runway 34? And arriving in UKBB on runway 18 left. A very familiar runway that I've landed at quite often. Passengers full. We're going to say our freight is also full. And our ZFW, which is our zero fuel weight, if I'm not mistaken, is at 80,006. So 80. It's not even in here. So, okay. We'll hit auto. In fact, let's just load everything in here. Passengers. I have 144 passengers. And for freight, I'm gonna fully load it up, and so I've got 18,000 pounds. So 18.5 is what I'm looking for. $18.5. Let's round up 18.6. Always better to round up. Alright, that looks good now. Alright, let's chin that flight up. Shouldn't change anything overall to this overall plan here. I think everything's squared up, good to go. So while we're letting that gen up, let's just scroll down here. What are we doing here? We're going to UKO. And go ahead and get all of our altitudes built in if we wanted to. Let's look at the maps. Alright, here's one thing I wanted to look at. Here's our wind. So when it comes into, we're getting a little bit of wind, not bad. More wind up here. About 50 knots of wind. Nothing too bad, honestly, at that level. They got us topping out at flight level 360, possibly? Is that what that is? Maybe 380? I'm gonna have to look. Which is interesting. See what the weather's looking like here. I want to see our airport diagrams too. Nothing there. I'll have to add it since the stars. Go back to the flight plan. Yep. Oh, it says flight level 260, but that's not what that looked like. Or here's our V speeds that I wanted to look at. So we're at V126, VR129. So we'll have to let that know. See, this says flight level 360, 370. Yeah, see, I thought we're top at 370. I'm at 370 at Conop. All right, so that's all in there. I need to know what my fuel needs to be, so let's go back over here to SimBrief. They're telling me I need 11,000 pounds of fuel, so let's go. 11.5 is going to work, and we are over landing weight, which is fine. Fairest flight time. Good to go. We've got the reserves built in there. Let's go ahead and make sure my controls are good to go. And then come over here and delete this. I don't need to see left, right. Delete, back, resume. Okay, good to go there. Fuels check. All right, let's continue on with our briefing here. All right, so I'll be captain here, no first officer. Got our fuel in, got our route in there. Fully program the route here in a second. Yeah, top of class 299. We got UKOO. There's our waypoints at each point. Conop, they've got us at flight level. Is it 350? Where are they at? Yeah, altitude 350. 360 at Vipel. Yeah, 360 flight level on this one. I'm actually going to load this one in since it may be a little different. I don't need to worry about it on my screen over here, but just in case it's a little different. All right, anyway, good to go there. Got the flight in. Don't have to worry about that. Any weather I can go in. Oh, let's go here. Any cloud. Nothing I need to worry about cloud-wise. It's gonna be a clear night. Beautiful night to fly. Miss Kamala, Madam Kamala. Look at this VP in the air. And if we want to make a flight time here in 24 minutes, we should be looking good. Let's go here and check some departure information here. Not expecting much wind here. Probability 40%. Okay. Whoa. Departure looks good. Let's see what the arrival looks like real quick. No problem. Alright, continuing on. Here's our takeoff data here. Saying takeoff on flaps 5. Runway 34 is the prep. Maximum takeoff weight 1545. We're just going to confirm that weight in ours. No, we're good to go. We're well under that at 1352. So we toga bleeds on. We'll go flaps 5. I got our V speeds in here. V1 is 127, 131, and 140. V1, VR, V2. Landing data, we're coming on 18 left. 13,000 on an ILS. Sweet, we'll have to get that ILS programmed here. 18 left. Minimum required, we're going to be a dry runway. Landing weight's going to be, let's just say 134. Dry. We'll go full. We can get flaps 30. We got plenty of runway distance here. So we're going to go to a flaps 30. For landing, no need to take the flaps 40 approach. Everything's built into here. Got our climb, and we can see it all again over here. Okay, this got us at up to, it still says maximum flight levels off. Got our V speeds. Alright, we're good to go. At least on this side of the house. Briefings, good on my side. I've got V1, VR, and V2 let's go ahead and program the FMC and get our flight management system going here with our altitudes and everything. So I've already got the programmed route in here, so we wouldn't have to worry about it. I'm just gonna have to program our top descent and all that in here. So I think I do have our top descent reaching 3,600 feet at Mimco. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type that in just so I know that's where we should be. 3,600 feet. Then they have us, let's see here. And they have us starting to come down. Conop at 35. And then CY, they've got us at 32.3. Uh, 454 is gonna be a altitude of 22. 03, it's got 25.1. Um, 452 is 18.6. 450 is 17.1. I've already got Citizen Stars in here. Let me see if I can. UKOO, procedures, departure. We're taking 34. Yeah, it's pretty much already got our little Citizen Stars and everything in. It's kind of cool. 448 is 15.6. I don't think I'm going to go through and hit all these mains. I'm at 444. And that's going to be my 12.6 range, right? Yeah. So that's a big mile marker for me. And then the 10,000 mark I want to hit. So 442 I want to hit as well. Right under it at 10,700 feet. And then 440 being right under it, I want to hit that one as well. So I'm not missing very many of my 9,100 feet they've got me at. UK, let's see here. Actually, these are all probably important. 438, 7600. Normally, I'd probably be vectored in at this point, and would definitely be off autopilot. But since no ATC, we'll let LNAV take us all the way in. LSOF's at 46. At this point, my gear should be down. Oh, look, they got a Viper. Alright, let's go UKBB. Procedures. Arrival. Oh, back. We want our approach pattern. For 18 left. And then we're at 427 for this, by the way. I'll be hand flying at that point. Alright, I think our SID may have already been built in. Got our star in there, got our approach. Let's go set up our ILS on 18 left. Not sure we're gonna use it. Well, I mean, I'll use the ILS approach, but I'm not sure I'm gonna auto land it. Alright. Briefing's good. VOS set, everything's set. Alright, let's continue the checklist. Brakes are set. Throttle is idle. Spoilers, check. Flaps are retracted. Fuel quantity, check. Flight plan is filed. No smoking. Go ahead and move that on. I know Kamala likes to do it back there. Gotta turn it off. Radio's good. ADAS, don't worry about it. Weather we already checked. Autopilot preferences. We're gonna be climbing this bad boy. Our first move is to 5,700 feet. So we're going to climb that to 5,700 feet. I'm just gonna click 7,000, and that's gonna be at 0310. So 310 is where we're gonna have flight level 5700570. That's definitely not flight level, but whatever. Cool. Alright, autopilot preferences select. That's all we can really set at this point. Everything else kind of get turned off. So we could turn it on, but it's actually turn stuff on. So no, we can't. Seat belts. Go ahead and make sure that system is on. Seatbelt light is on. Nav lights are on. Beacon lights are on. Strobe lights are off. Landing lights are off. Doors are closed and locked. Radio set to ground. Pushback clearance received. And let's push back.
Flight attendants arm doors for departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with us. We're committed to making your flight safe and comfortable. So before we depart, we'll be showing a brief safety presentation. This information can help you if there's an emergency, so it's important to pay close attention, even if you are a frequent flyer.
All carry-on items should now be stored securely.
Alright, throttle set to idle.
Either
Engine
in
1. Let's go
overhead
ahead and
bin
start.
Or under the seat in front of you. And all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas should be clear. Your mobile phones and other electronic devices should be turned off. Once airborne, we'll let you know when you can use approved electronic devices. But note that some items, such as phones, may not be used in flight at any time. You'll find a list of approved electronic devices in the in-flight information section of Sky Magazine. If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency exit seating on the back of the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket. Are you okay sitting by the emergency exit? If you're unable or prefer not to perform this function, just let us know, and we'd be happy to find you another seat. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle
Alright, engine
and
1
adjust the strap
has
below the
reached.
tight
Engine
across
2
the lap.
engage.
To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle or press the latch to release. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, you should keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted signs located throughout the cabin, as well as any crew member instructions. You cannot smoke. I'm so sorry. Smoking is not allowed on any flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 6 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 2 window exits over the wings. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, white emergency lights near the floor will lead you to red lights, which indicate an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the economy cabin. If you're seated in the first or business class cabin, the life vests are either between your seats, under your seat, or in a compartment under your armrest. To use, pull the tab to remove the vest from its container and then open the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Fasten the 2 straps to the front of the vest and then adjust the straps loosely around your waist. If your vest has only
Alright,
one
both
strap,
engines are good
wrap
to
it around your
go.
waist and attach
Both
it to the
engines are
buckle in front.
stable. Go ahead and turn our
As
APU
you
off.
leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. You
Alright,
can activate a light
seatbelts
by
are
pulling down
on.
the tab
This
in
thing's
front.
on. Let's go
If your
flaps
vest doesn't have a tab,
to
the light will activate automatically in the water. If necessary, we'll distribute infant
we
life
said
vests or
flaps
other flotation
5 for
devices for
takeoff.
children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Also, most seat cushions can be used for
Actually
flotation.
flaps 10 due to load.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and locked, your tray table is put away, and all
We'll do trim
carry-on
10.
items are properly stowed.
We're rolling.
As we come to the cabin
Parking
for our
brakes undo.
final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
Thanks for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
Alright, we're taxiing to 16. Actually, we're taxiing to 34.
Odessa Unicom, Air Force 2, taxiing to runway 34.
Make my way all the way down this taxiway. Okay, let's continue the checklist here. Takeoff flaps check. Trim check. Flight controls, speed track, clearance, good to go. Our gyros are good to go, and artificial rises are good to go. Still rolling. About halfway down. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we'll get up here. Let's go ahead and get takeoff clearance off 34.
Odessa Unicom, Air Force 2 is taking off runway 34, departing straight out.
Alright, we're going to do our before takeoff checklist here, and then we'll do a rolling start if we want to. So, spoilers are retracted. Takeoff flaps check. Trim check. Cabin, let's go ahead and do our cabin check. Should be good to go. All we need to do is hit our lights. Cabin's check, just need to do our lights and we'll be good. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do a rolling start. Since we're getting ready to start off the threshold here, strobe lights on, landing lights on.
Flight attendants prepare for takeoff.
And we're doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, Air Force 2 ready for takeoff. Get our HUD up. Good to push fast to run the hold short line. We are clear for takeoff, runway 34. Alright, we're going to be doing a rolling start here, everybody. So we can get lined up. Increasing thrust to maintain. Throttle 40. 40 hit. Throttle token.
Knots.
80 knots. 100 knots. D1. DR. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps 10. Go to flaps 5. Flaps 2. Flaps 1. Flaps done. Auto throttle at what? 250. Altitude to 6,000, increase climb rate to 2,900. Actually, we'll do a full 3,000 climb. Alright, climb. We are good to go. Trims are good, flaps good, autothrottle set, autopilot set, takeoff distance. Let's verify we takeoff distance. Takeoff distance has been achieved. I don't know how we would have hit that. Massive climb right there, 5,700 feet. We're going to enable LNAV. Turn off auto heading. All right. Everything's looking good. Get ready to kill our lights here. Past 5,000 feet, so I went ahead and tuned out of the tower radio. No approach or departure radios we have to worry about here, so just a radioless, I guess. A good check at the flight instruments, making sure everything's good here. We don't have a flight instruments check here. I guess gotta do a manual check. Engines look good. Fuel looks good. Hydraulics look good. Brakes look good. And it looks real good there. Alright, got what is that? 2 degree? 2.5 degree pitch, yep. Alright, let's go ahead and climb out of this. At our final climb rate here, 3,600. We're gonna climb at that 3,000. And let's check on our banana when we're gonna reach. Because we need to reach altitude at Mimco, which is there. So yeah, we're climbing sharp, which is fine. We'll hit and then let's see here. Mimco is 36, and they have BBE at 20. Sharp descent. What's our descent rate, I wonder? Check the flight plan. $2,500, I would assume. do. S- Take a look outside. Beautiful night sky over Ukraine. Looks like the sun's getting ready to rise too, it being just after 5. Got about another hour probably until sunrise. Wow. Beautiful. Holy moly. Okay. Let's get back to our checklist here. Because we're well above 10,000, so we can fly. I'm just over here lollygagging. Jeez Louise. Alright, climb, landing lights above 10,000. Let's go ahead and get those off. Strobe lights. Actually keep those on. Seat belts, we can turn those off. No smoking. Turn those off. Like, why does this keep following me? Alright, cruise trim set. Engine check, fuel quantity check, autopilot check, and set. $18,000, we're good. Maintain the speed we're at. Actually, I can go a little bit faster, I think. Yeah, I can go a little bit faster. Alright, max speed. That gives you a lot of information. We are flying like an eagle. flight level we at? Flight level 27? So yeah, 325. And then once I hit flight level 330, it's gonna be 300 knots. So I just might as well go to 300 knots. Or 0.82 Mach. Ah. Guys, making good time. Let's go ahead and switch this to ET destination. Not bearing to destination, ET to destination. 31 minutes, 32 minutes. Looking good. Give us some visuals here. Look at that plane. Look at that moon. Beautiful. Hazy up here. Alright y'all, since we're going to be in cruise for a little bit, I'll be right back. Got speed set, should be good to go. I'm going to keep you guys in the air though. Alright, let's see where we are. Propel. Nimco. Near top of Sun. Yeah, Connor. Let's go enable VNAV. Increase that speed a little bit. See what happens. Technically, my threshold here tells me to maintain a speed of 0.82. I'm gonna live with what it's at. Well, we are at the point of our journey where I think we've reached near the top of it. Sun will be coming up here shortly. In fact, you can see on the map down here, right below here, you see it on the map that I'm displayed on the stream. You got this area that's light, and then right over here it crosses into a dark. So right down here. Cruising good though. Alright, so getting ready to hit our top point here when we starting our descent into Kyiv. As we do that, we're gonna go ahead and make some descent preparations. Make sure our weather's good at the airport. Nothing's changed that would need us to deter to an alternative airport, such as wind, weather. What's crazy is our alternative airport actually that we have scheduled is right next to. In fact, it's in the same city. So if there's wind affecting that, it's going to be affecting the other one, but don't think we're going to have an issue. Everything looks green, and there's no weather posted specifically here, so we're going to have to go online, the expert server. If it's not manually populated, it's not auto-populated. Let's go ahead and check airport data. Let's pull everything up to as far as our approach into UKBB. See if we can get some approach plates to and for it. Okay. Let's see what it's looking like right now. Weather at UKBB. Pull that up. $18 left, glide slope 3 degrees, localizer. If we are set, I'm gonna go ahead and verify that. Yep. Boom. That looks good there. 18 left, caution below FEC is on altitude meters. I mean, oh wow. Sign altitudes are in meters. That'll comply with procedures advised ATC contact. Okay. No, we're good to pursue. Everything looks good there. Current weather for UKBB. See what the weather is right now. $23 degrees, wind 7 miles an hour. Shouldn't have to worry about anything there. 18 minutes, guys. 18 minutes. $5:24 in Ukraine. Sun should be coming up here the next 30 minutes or so. You see the horizon lighting up. Since we are going to be getting our descent, I am going to go to our appropriate Mach. Alright guys, Kyiv's going to be on our left. So let's go ahead and getting ready to cross over a large waterway, as you guys can see. That right there, so I can get a better view. It's a large waterway we're getting ready to cross over here. You guys can see on the map right here. Alright, we're getting ready to do our descent. So arrival weather, we did check on that. Everything looks good on the arrival weather, the descent speed. We're going to set that as we come to it. So as we go to flight level 280, we're going to be going 0.80 Mach. So, excuse me. Just wait. It's going to be a spectacular view here soon. As the sun comes up. Alright. Everything is looking good. So at this point, we're just going to make sure we maintain a good descent speed as we go down through the flight levels. Flight level 280, we're going to maintain a 0.80 Mach. Flight level 240, 0.76 Mach. Flight level 180, we're going to go to indicated airspeed at that point. But indicated airspeed 345, flight level to flight level 120 at 300. Below flight level 120, we'll make sure we're tuned into the tower at that point and do our approach briefing in here. Make sure we're good to go on our descent preparations. Final check of weather, make sure our seat belts and no smoking is on. Set our approach speed to 240 and then make sure we cross into our 10,000 foot mark below 240. We'll validate the approach speed again at 210 knots. Make sure our landing lights come on, our cabin lights. Our cabin's good and good level on the localizer. Validate our approach speed. Disengage our LNAV, disengage autopilot, and set the auto land feature. Flaps go full to agreed upon flaps 30, and we'll descend speed as needed there to 185 with coming down, set our trim. Spoilers will be armed. Hit our final 5,000. Gear's going to come down. Park brake will verify it's off, and we're looking to hit a landing of that's going to be a 135 with a flare of 130. Okay. It doesn't like how we're descending it, so we're going to decrease speed. It's not able to get us where we want it to be. I thought it was going to be a real sharp descent with this flight plan, but we get the president, well, I'm sorry, we get the vice president where she wants to be. We're now turnbound, landing, 18 left. We're so high right now.
Unicom. Air Force 2 is 19 nautical miles to the east at 28,300 feet, inbound for landing.
28,000.
For runway 18 left.
There's our airport. Crazy. Crazy what you're about to see this descent here. Yeah, this flight plan was not a good flight plan, evidently. You choose an alternative route next time. Actually, like I said, it messed up. It gave us the wrong altitudes. We should have only reached flight level 260. It should have been max. So it's interesting. So let's just make sure we're doing what we need to do for maintaining speed. So as we go to flight level 260.76, actually 335 is where we should be at indicated airspeed. You know, turn on the HUD.
Kyiv Boristo Unicom. Air Force 2 is on left base, runway 18 left.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to simmer this girl down. We're gonna spoilers are going to flight mode. And we are way way too high. I mean, I get it. What does this have? This coming down to 20. And then look at the drops here. Which, I mean, I get it. Because of this loop here, we're able to drop right into it. But it's crazy. Alright, 345 indicated. I'll go. We'll just run with it. We'll see what happens. Alright. 2 flight levels at 345. Alright, 2 flight level 120, we're going to lower our speed to 300. And we're going to announce our position at left downwind on 18 left.
Kyiv Boryspil Unicom, Air Force 2's on left downwind, runway 18 left.
Where's my thing at? I should be so much lower than I am. It's so funny. So funny. We're gonna make it happen. I promise you. Where do I need to be at 12 before the end of this? I'm at 300. Radio's good to go. Alright, our briefing, like I said, we're good to go. We're gonna come in, lock onto the localizer. Flaps are gonna go down. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 300 right now, so once we hit well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and prepare for the landing aspect of it. Let's go seatbelts on, no smoking on. ATIS is good. Approach speed set to 240. Alright, approach speed set to 240. Waiting to hit approach speed. Anyway, our briefing, we're going to come down here once we hit this turn here and establish 10,000 feet, landing lights on, cabin's going to be set, will be local levelizer flight. Autopilot be disengaged, LNAV be disengaged, and we'll set the approach to auto land us. At that point, we'll be managing our speed, managing our flaps. Trim's going to be set 10%. Flaps 2 at 230. Flaps 5 at 225, flaps 10 at 210, flap 15 at 195, flaps 25 at 190, and then our final flap 130 at 185, gear down, spoilers armed, parking brakes we'll verify off, and we'll be good for landing. Alright, briefing's checked. Touchdown at 135, flare at 130. Alright, this is when we should be rounding for our localizer flight here, guys. And as the sun comes up, alright, let's go ahead and make sure our landing lights are on. Our approach speed, it's not going to be able to get hit, so we're going to have to go flight for the spoilers. Cabin is ready. Let's go ahead and set our trim to 10%. And we are right now just waiting for local or level flight, and then we'll hit the localizer. And switch our nav over to that. Can I kill spoilers? I should be able to kill spoilers there. Okay. Let's go ahead and lock on the localizer. Go nav 1. Final approach speed, let's go ahead and bring that down to a 210. And now we're managing to 230. We're going to go flaps 2. .225 hit, flaps 5. .210 hit, flaps 10. Alright, hold maintain on flaps 10. Killed VNav, kill LNav. Oh, we're overweight, so we have to land this beauty ourselves, which is totally fine. Fantastic. I'll make this turn here to get level with the ILS. In fact, I might disable LNav myself and just take over. Zoom in a little. Alright, reduce speed to 195. And 190. 195 hit. 190 hit, flaps 25. Alright, we're gonna wait till we get into the final approach here. Call our final. Oh, whoops, I've gotta line this up better. It's not lined up at all. Alright. Alright, we're getting ready to hit finals. Let's go ahead and announce our final here at 18 left.
Kyiv Borisov Unicom.
We're gonna have a little bit of crosswinds here.
Only 18 left.
It's gonna be fine. Let's go ahead and drop our speed to 185. Stay aligned on that ILS here. And flaps Flaps 30. Gear down. Alright. Flaps set. Trim set. Spoilers armed. Now we just need to hit the, I look high. I think I look high. I'm gonna turn off BNAV. I'm gonna turn off all this. I'm gonna turn off autopilot entirely. Plane's mine. I think I'm super high. I am. Flaps 40. I think I'm gonna have to announce a go around. I'm way too high. Way too high. Flaps flight. Or spoilers flight.
Think rate. Pull.
I understand, but this is Madam Vice President and she has got to get to the ground. Maintain sync, we're good. I can land here at this rate.
Think rate.
I understand. Yeah, look how far.
Think rate.
I understand my sync rate. But I will not miss this approach. Flaps 40.
Think rate.
Got wind out the ass. That's not helping at all.
Flight attendants, please.
Think rate. Pull up.
Yeah, flight attendant, prepare for landing. I gotta get down.
Think rate. Pull up.
1,000. 500. 400.
Woohoo, there we go.
300.
I gotta change my spoilers over as soon as I can get them ready.
200.
Spoilers are going armed.
100.
This is how you land,
40.
Madam Vice President,
20.
when Madam Vice President needs to get to the ground.
10.
Reverse thrust. Gauge brakes. Let's exit the runway. Flaps declared. Spoilers declared. Holy moly. I don't even want to see the landing stats. I don't even want to see them. I don't. So here they are, landing stats. Ba, 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 ba. Wow. So, what was the stats there? We had a roll distance, slides. This is what I didn't like. Well, yeah. We were over maximum landing weight. We were over maximum landing weight. We were over speed. I don't know. Let me look at the beautiful sun rising up. Wow. I mean, I didn't have time to do anything. Alright, after landing, let's go ahead and kill everything here. Strobe lights off. Landing lights off. Spoilers extracted. Flaps are up. Trim is none. We're taxied where we need to taxi, so we ain't going anywhere else. Strobe lights are off. Brakes are set. Throttle's idle. Engine 1. Let's power up the APU. Engine 1 off. From that APU's on. Yeah. Engine 2's off. Seatbelts are off. Nav lights on. Beacon lights off. Flight plan clear. Master battery off. APU off. And we're good to exit the aircraft. Let's check that landing. It's hilarious. I'm laughing. Over speed. Overweight. We still managed it. Alright, so here's our takeoff. Rolling. Good roll. Good climb. Positive rate. Gear up. Beautiful. Now let's look at this landing. I really want to see this from the tower's perspective. Right, ATC is where this really matters. You see this plane just nose diving at 212 knots, 3,500 feet per minute, just coming straight down. I guess this is how you avoid, any missile fire or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Look at this. Flare. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Let's go back to it. So just straight nose diving, right? Gonna land the plane. I'm gonna land the plane. I'm gonna land the plane. 15 seconds. At this point, he comes down so low. I come down so low that I'm able to really reduce a lot of speed by pulling her back up right here. And you see the speed's just trailing off. Kill the brakes. I mean, I kill the air brakes. Increase throttle a little bit. At this point, I'm ready for a good touchdown. Boom. Boom. Let's feel that again. Where do I touch? Am I touched yet? No. Haven't touched yet. Look how early I am or how low. The runway is there. I mean, this is paved, but am I down yet? No. I'm also don't have level flight, if you've noticed, which is a problem. Something I need to work on. Oh, I'm leveling out. I'm leveling out. Okay, hold on. There's some hope. Okay, I'm still not down. I've got a beautiful 440-foot descent right here. Still not down. Remember how early we were? And here we are. Still not down. There's my touchdown point. Which, I mean, I think theoretically it's supposed to be between there, right? That's what you're targeting. It's super early. But I made it. And as far as level, let's just go back and watch it. So levels out. Super low. I would have taken out something now. Touchdown. Nose down. It's not the best. But for me, I'm happy with it. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Why you always fly at nighttime? Man, it's when I fly. It's my nighttime fly. But nah, it's when all the kids are down, house is asleep. I can fly at night. Sorry, bud. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing 8 days ago. You have a good one, buddy. Have a good one. Everybody on the stream, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, follow, tune in for more. And big shout out support for Ukraine. So while we're flying the Ukraine area, there's not a lot of 3D maps. But, flying it for the support of Ukraine, make awareness as much as we can. But y'all have a good night. Enjoy yourselves.